morning, team. Welcome to day 312 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. It is daylight savings time, but we are still up early. This is the place where busy dads, men over 40, rebuild discipline through strength and action towards their goals every day. If you want to make progress, you're in the right spot. First, before we get to our active recovery day, we're going to choose our first thoughts of the day, make progress by being intentional. Let's get after it. So, every day on the 5 a.m. Squat Club, we are about building habits, keeping a routine to make sure that we're making progress every day. We start every session with a squat. Call it a paleo squat or a passive squat. Hips are on the feet go on the ground underneath the hips, heels stay down, and if you feel like you're going to fall over backwards, you can grab yourself a counterbalance or a weight that you can hold in front. And before we get to our active recovery day, we're going to choose our first thoughts. I've got what we call mental reps on the bottom of the screen there that you can follow along with. But follow the animation for the breath work. It'll be a 4-second inhale, 4-second pause, 4-second exhale, 4-second pause. Call it a box breath. Let's get it started. Go ahead and start on inhale. And while we're here, we'll go over our mental reps. So first is I am responsible. And that's just, Jocko Willink, extreme ownership. Take accountability for your life. If you're going to make it somewhere or if you're not, it's on you. Nobody's coming to do it for you and nobody's coming to help. So it's on you. Take action. Be responsible. Number 2 is I will make time between stimulus and response. And this is for people like myself who tend to react, who tend to be a little bit tight. And what I want to do is make time for patience. So that the stimulus comes in, assess before reacting, give a better version of your response. Number 3 is I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. It is easy to be overwhelmed thinking about our big long-term goals because they seem far off. But if you focus on one step at a time, one daily action, you'll recognize that you have the tools to take that step, and that step gives you the tools to take the next step, and so on and so on and so on, and then you end up there. So I have all I need to succeed today. And then the last one is I choose gratitude. And this one is good. Nowadays, it's so easy to focus on what we don't have and what the neighbor has and what we want. But if you focus on what you have, you'll notice more and more of what you have, and you'll feel better and better about it. So focus on the positive, see the positive. Focus on the negative, see the negative. All right. Mindset primed. First step down. Now we're going to start moving. So let's get after it. There we are. So first step on the 5 a.m. Squat Club, after we get up out of bed, we got to get up off the floor. So what that looks like is 2 minutes of burpees. You can call them burpees, you can call them get down, get ups, but that is exactly what they are. We're going to lay down fully on the floor and then get yourself back up fully at the top, and you can get a hop and a clap overhead to celebrate. And we're going to move through this for 2 minutes. It doesn't need to be fast. We're just going to think about intensifying. That's not the word I was going for. Picking up the pace as we go, creating a little bit of warm up as we go here, getting the heart rate elevated, increasing the body temperature, lubricating the joints. And the reason why we use the burpee, well, 2 reasons. 1, it does a great job of warming up the body, those things that I just said. But second, and maybe more importantly, is this is a functional movement necessary for independent life. So if we're not practicing the burpee, right, if we're not keeping up our capacity to get up off the floor, there will come a time as we age that we get down and we can no longer get back up. So we maintain this capacity by practicing it, making it harder than it needs to be so that throughout life, you always have that minimum capacity. So another 40 seconds or so of this, then we'll get into the rest of our general warm-up, and then we've got an excellent 20-minute active recovery session that'll comprise of a few more burpees, some Cossack squats. This is inspired by strength side. We'll have some deck squats, headstands, and standing pancake practice. I'll have a scaling option for everybody, so don't worry about what fitness level capacity you're at. It'll be accessible for everybody. All right. Next, if you don't like jumping first thing in the morning, next step will be a standing march for you. Otherwise, we're going to a jumping jack. Let's get about 15 to 20 reps here. Taking the hands up overhead and then behind you, in sync with the legs coming apart as well. Breathing should be coming up a little bit. All right, and then next, we'll get into our inchworm. So come to a wider stance than your squat. Take the hands to the floor, and we're gonna walk it out to a nice tight plank position. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs, squeeze the abs, and then walk it back up with the hands, and we'll stand in between. Let's get at least 5 here. Nice and tight in the middle. Walk it back and stand. Just 2. Just 3. Ooh, that hip's a little tight. Feel free to take some time in any of those positions if you're feeling a little bit of extra tension, and work it out. All right, next one from there, we're gonna go to a leg swing. So support on the wall if you'd like, or go ahead and do it freestanding, but we're just letting that leg move, right? The range of motion shouldn't be crazy, especially if you're feeling a little bit tight. Keep the torso upright. Let's get at least 10 cycles here of swinging that leg. Wow, yeah, I'm feeling the last couple days in the gym and then that sandbag workout yesterday. So the active recovery session that we do every Sunday basically allows us to come back to life. You know, if we've had a hard week of training, like I'm gonna say we did this week, oh wow. This is the necessary step once a week to recover, to get the body back to a place where we can push and still make progress without breaking down. So we still show up here every day, just Sunday the intensity is a little lower and the intent is recovery as opposed to pushing the progress on the fitness. All right, next we're gonna come into a kind of narrow squat stance. So your passive squat stance between hip and shoulder width, and then we're gonna come down into our squat. From there, you're gonna grab your toes with your hands, bring the elbows inside the knees, press the knees out, and then pull the chest up against the toes. Hang out here for a sec, really thinking about chest nice and tall. And then from there, we're gonna, good morning, Talia. We are, it's daylight savings today, that's why we're early. You're gonna drop the chin, drop the chest, raise the hips, find some hamstring tension, and then drop it back down with the hips, pull the chest back up. Yeah, we are, we're missing the team this morning because of daylight savings. I think everybody forgot and slept in. I'm the only one. Let's get a few cycles there. Drop the chin and chest, raise the hips, find that hamstring tension, drop it back down. We'll get a few cycles here. How are you doing this morning, Talia? Oftentimes we start here with a little chat about how we're feeling and what time we got to bed. I was in bed nice and early last night. It was probably about 8:15. But I guess if you're thinking about daylight savings, which it is, I guess call that 9:15. So still a pretty reasonable time considering. Feeling pretty good this morning. A little stiff, but Pretty good, maybe an 8 out of 10. All right, let's go ahead and grab our PVC sticks there, or broomstick or hockey stick, whatever you got. We'll take it out to a nice wide grip and bring it up overhead. Whew. Yeah, feeling some tension there. Shoulders are a little tight, but that's good. That's what this is for. And then you can take that stick from overhead and work it down behind the shoulders. If that is so tight that the elbows want to bend, just widen out the grip. And we'll just move from overhead to behind the shoulders at least 10 times. Just starting to loosen that up. Feel some space there. I'm good, thanks, coach. Glad you're okay. Went to bed at 8 and up in 7:30. Oh, that sounds fantastic, Talia. 11 and a half hours. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful. Couple more pass-throughs here. And then we'll get a few squats before we get moving. So let's do this. We'll take the bar on the back and we're going to come to a wide squat stance because we're going to get into a Cossack squat today. So come to a sumo stance, outside shoulder width, and then we're going to squat from there, really thinking about pressing those knees out hard so that they're staying in line with the feet, trying to get the hips below the knees, but more importantly is those knees staying out in line with the toes or the feet. Really driving those knees out. I'm gonna need a yoga mat for this so I don't slide. All right, well, let's do the hook. Starting to feel warm here. Hopefully we're all getting ready to go. Let's do this and then we'll talk about the workout. If you want to keep training for years, you have to take care of your body. Recovery becomes more and more important as you age. Today is our weekly active recovery day on the 5 a.m. Squat Club. But we're not sitting around stretching. We're going to actively move well, build a little capacity, and leave the body in a better place for next week. We've got 2 rounds of some burpees, Cossack squats inspired by strength side, deck squats, handstands or headstands, and some standing pancake practice. I got scaling options for everybody. Let's get after it. Okay, let's talk about today's movements. We've got 5 movements, 2 minutes each, 2 rounds. So it'll be a 10-minute round, 2 times for a total of 20 minutes. First movement, everything's written up on the screen there. First one is just our burpee. So the same thing we do as the first part of our warm-up every morning. Get the hands on the floor, get yourself down to the ground all the way, and then get yourself back up. Celebrate with a clap and a hop. If you want to go fast, you can hop the legs back, hop them forward, or walk it down. All is good, right? And if this is really challenging for you, lay on a bench or a bed and then get back up. Number 2, the Cossack squat. And this is going to look a little different for all of us, I think. This is the weekly strength side video, so I like to get a little inspiration from him. So we're going to come to a nice wide stance here today, and we're working on getting over into a single leg squat basically on one side. And then we're going to shift. The goal here, 1, keep the knee in line with the foot. So I don't want to come down here on that squat side and have the knee falling in. I really want it tracking in line with the foot. If we find this really challenging, a counterbalance in front is a great idea. You could even raise the heels a little bit with a plate, but I'm going to take that weight out in front, and that's going to, what you can do is use a hand. So rock forward, push off the ground a little bit, and alternate that hand. So that was the right one. Come back down, rock back, push off the left a little bit, and alternate with that slight assistance. Movement number 4 is going to be a headstand. So if you're brand new to a headstand, do this up against the wall. Set your hands on the ground, set your head in front of your hands so you're making a tripod, You can see this, a triangle, head in front of the hands. And then step 1 would be like right here. Put some weight in the hands and the head and hang out. Step 2, knees on elbows. And you can hang out there, working on your balance. Step 3 would be extending out and hanging out there. And in that 2 minutes, you're just gonna take some attempts there. I mean, you can hold it for the full 2 minutes if you can, if you want, or just come up and down. And then the last one is gonna be our standing pancake, and this is a strength side inspired one as well. If you like this stuff, make sure you check out their channel. And I'm gonna use a dumbbell here just to support myself, but what we're looking at, this dumbbell doesn't like to stand up. What we're looking at is wide stance again, and I'm hinging at the hips. So I wanna make sure I'm maintaining a neutral spine here, but we're getting a hamstring stretch and an adductor stretch at the same time. You can support yourself on something if you can't get as low with a neutral spine. And we're gonna hang out there. So 2 minutes each section, 2 minutes of burpees, 2 minutes of Cossack, just messing around, 2 minutes of deck squats, 2 minutes of headstand, 2 minutes of standing pancake, 2 rounds, 20 minutes total, 2 minutes each section, 2 times. So take a minute, set up any space that you need, and we're gonna get going. Drop any questions you might have in the chat or in the comments. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're getting some value here. And it's time. I'm gonna have to move that mat around as we go. Okay, it's time, team.
I feel nauseous, believe me.
So, workouts up on the screen. I'm set. All right, we're gonna start with some burpees. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Let's do this. 10 seconds. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. 2, 1, go ahead. So on the burpees, I would just move at a steady pace. All right, this is gonna be the one that'll get the heart rate up a little bit, keep the body warm while we're doing this, so just keep a pace that allows for that. Nice and steady, all the way down to the floor, all the way back up. Little celebration with the hands overhead. Let's get it. Just nice and steady. You know, this may look like a workout and not necessarily an active recovery session. And that's okay, right? This is just that one movement, and we're using it to keep the heart rate up, keep the body warm, to ensure that while we're going through the rest of this, we feel good and it's not going to leave us sore for the rest of the week. So, keep her moving, nice and steady. March, good morning. Exactly what I need. Following along, fantastic. Way to get up for daylight savings, March. Everybody else is still asleep. So just moving steady. Once again, not a race. Just trying to keep the blood flowing here before we get to our Cossack squat next. Another 20 seconds. There we go, we're getting warm now. All right, Cossack squat is next. 3, 2, 1. So once again, if you want to counterbalance, not a bad idea. Come out to that wide stance. We're just gonna move here. You notice in that middle position, we can kind of come into our horse stance. Keep those knees driving out in that position. Getting warm. Trying to keep both heels on the ground here. while you try to squat down on that one side, trying to keep the knee in line with the foot.
Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just
Getting a good deal of hamstring and adductor stretching here.
Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over,
you can just keep going back and forth or stand up, take a break. Up to you. That's 1 minute. Wow, I feel like we're gonna be limber after this one.
I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility. Convincingly, I'm willing to put in the hours it takes to get some power.
Wow, we're tight. Shake it out a little bit. Another 40 seconds there. It's a hard workout already. Oh, yeah, we're tight in the hamstrings. I think those sandbag cleans yesterday got them lit up a little bit. I think the goal here is to keep the torso pretty upright. All right. Woo. Next is a deck squat. Once again, if you need to use your hands on this to help yourself up, that's okay. Just push off the ground with one side. Otherwise, sit her down, rock back. Whoop, didn't make it. Stand. I'll show the scaled version. Sit her down, rock back, and then put a hand down and stand. You want to rock back, bring your heels as close to your butt as you can so that you can get into that good squat and stand from there. So heels to butt. If you want to try getting up without a counterbalance or without a press off, reach the hands out in front when you roll the heels back to the butt. Squat, reach heels to butt, and reach out in front. You don't need to rush these. Just trying to move smoothly. Getting in a good position at the bottom of that squat. Another 50 seconds. How do you like these, March? You able to do those? How does that feel? What's the flexibility feeling like this morning? Let me know in the comments there, team. Do we like these? Are they easy or are they very challenging to get in those positions? Talia, I'm assuming this is an easy one for you, considering your dance. These positions probably aren't too hard. Alright, next we're going to the headstand. So feel free to just stay there the whole time or do a couple sets. So once again, you can start right here, just putting some weight in the head, feet on the ground. You can go one elbow on the knee. You can go both elbows and hang out there in a teddy bear headstand. Or if you're feeling so inclined, press them up, hang out there. I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were up taught they deserve it now. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's top of my hat, the like Smarty on there is pushing to my head a little bit. Not the most comfortable thing. We'll do two. Ow. One more minute. I'm gonna take my hat off here. Static. Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you some weight in the hands.
Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed?
Let's squeezing the feet.
I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now.
All right, standing pancake. Go ahead. Check. Okay. Feeling pretty loose. Not sure I need this the dumbbell there. Maintain that neutral spine. So yours will look potentially different than mine. The key here is this neutral spine here, right? I don't want to be rounded. I want to be nice and neutral, and that might entail supporting myself a little bit higher on a dumbbell or something, or on a bench. Or if you got the capacity to get down there without rounding the back, go for it. Think about pushing your hips back. The weight's in the heels right now. I can wiggle my toes. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Another minute, and then we got one more round. Actually, pretty sweaty right now, so this is good. Good active recovery so far, team. 40 seconds. You should feel hamstrings and adductors here, the insides of the legs. If you don't feel the hamstrings, pull the chest up a little bit more, arch that back. 30 seconds. This is improving. I'm getting further for sure, especially after this warm-up. Keep pushing the butt back. 20 seconds and we're going burpees. 10. Round 2, team. All right, 3, 2, 1, burpees, round 2.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth
Keep it up, team. Choose a pace on these that feels okay. Right, it's not jacking you up too much, but getting the heart rate up a little bit at least. Everybody loves burpees. Thirty seconds. Whew. I got warm this morning. Tasharia, good morning. You know it's daylight savings time. Alright, number 2. Back to the Cossack Squat. Tasharia, try some of this with us today. Active recovery day. So grab that counterbalance if you need. And shifting down to one side, trying to keep those heels on the ground, knees in line with the feet, or at least this knee in line with that foot. Reach that counterbalance out in front. Sit it down into a squat. Knee in line with the foot. How are we doing this morning, Tasharia? What time did you get to bed? We definitely got warm this morning, team. One more minute. Woo! Oh my God. 30 seconds. Deck squats are next.
So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you
20 seconds.
I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown.
All right, deck squats in 10.
They deserve it now. It's only worth it if you work for it.
3,
It's only worth
2,
it if you work for it.
1.
I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Remember, if you need assistance on this, place a hand down. So sit down, lay it back, and then press into the floor with your hand on the way up. And then alternate, other hand on the floor. And if you can try to do it without the press off. Just really pull the heels into your butt and then reach forward. Tashara, you got one of these or what? Give her a go. How do you like these, March? You able to get down and up? It's like a backwards burpee, something like that. 1 minute. We got breathing today, team.
What was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.
Practice makes perfect, you got it. Practice makes permanent, I like to say, because if you practice wrong, you're just making wrong permanent. So perfect practice makes perfect, but I do always like that correction that practice makes permanent. So if you practice good things, you're making good things permanent. If you practice bad things or bad habits, you are solidifying those bad habits. Always think about that. Whatever you're practicing is what you're gonna get. All right, headstand. Last headstand, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So once again, you can go make a tripod, hands on the floor, head in front of the hands. Step 1 would just be here, knees off the ground, put some weight in the head and the hands. Step 2, knee on elbow. Not pointing in the right direction. Working on the permanent. Love it, man. Love it, March. So once again, knees on elbows. And then if you want to go all the way, just slowly take the feet up towards the ceiling, press them up, squeeze everything. I'm gonna take my hat off.
You got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who
20. And all right, one more standing pancake. 3, 2, 1.
Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle.
Wow, this was sweaty.
Had to rise up just so they could see me.
All right, once again, wide stance, and we're hinging at the hips, maintaining a neutral spine as you do so. If you need, bring something out in front that you can support yourself on so that you can maintain that neutral spine as you hinge over. If you don't know what I mean by neutral spine, this is round, this is neutral, right? When we stand up, we've got a natural curvature in our spine. It concaves in at the lumbar spine and the low back. We want to maintain that here, that concavity of the low back in this position. You're gonna feel hamstrings and adductors, meaning the muscles on the inside of the legs here, groin column. One more minute, and then we've got some. I've got some clips from what kind of looks like spring here, although it's supposed to be cooling back down again. So make sure you don't run away. We'll talk homework, and we got a couple good clips. Got one special clip as well. Might save it for tomorrow. Let's see. Another 30 seconds. Keep that chest proud, right? Push the butt back. Then you think about pulling the chest up. I have to go, coach. Thanks for today. Have a great day, Talia. Thanks for hopping in with us. Have a great Sunday. Another 5, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Go ahead and ease out of there. You can heel toe your way back in. Stand it up, shake it out. That is a pretty sweaty active recovery day for us, team. Woo. Great job. So walk it around, shake out the legs a little bit, and then we're gonna get into a full cool down. Grab a sip of water. Awesome. Woo! That was good. Let's do this. All right. Okay. Once again, fantastic job. Keep walking around, shaking out the legs if you need, if the heart rate's still up. Otherwise, we're gonna get into a couch stretch here. So get yourself close to the wall. Have a good one. I'm heading out. Great job, March. Thanks for hopping in. Have a great day. What you're gonna do is take that knee as close to the wall as you want, shin up the wall, and then we're gonna step out in front with the other foot. Call this a couch stretch. If that's too much, you'll just pull your knee away from the wall a little bit, get that shin away from vertical, and then that position will be far more accessible. So, we'll hit on our topic briefly for today, and that's just the idea of active recovery, right? 2 reasons why I do active recovery. You know, there is the option of just taking a rest day, but I don't want to take a rest day. So first, I want to recover, right? Because we go hard during the week and I want to make sure that I'm able to do that over and over again. So I can't just keep beating myself up. So I need an active recovery day. And then the option, well, 3 options, I guess. One would be, stretch, which would be good for maintaining the habit, but not as effective as building capacity and mobility and, like what we do here. And then the other option would be just rest, take a rest day. And that one for me is the wrong option because we're here for fitness, but we're more so here for building a lifestyle, building a habit, building a system that we follow every day to maintain consistency. And if we take rest days, it's just that much easier to end up taking 2 rest days or 3 rest days, or potentially falling off our habit rhythm altogether. So we maintain the habit with an active recovery day for those 2 reasons. One is it keeps us consistent, it keeps our habit, it keeps us coming back so that we make sure that we do the other things associated with this program. And 2, it gives us value in the sense that we will feel better tomorrow for it and be able to attack the week with good intensity and still make progress on our fitness. So don't skip active recovery. And then almost more importantly, don't skip the homework. Let's switch sides here. And the homework, this is why the habit is so important, because we're not just here for fitness, right? We're here for progress. We're here for building a life, building a persona, building yourself up to be the person who you know that you can be, meaning, you know, the way that you live your life, the way that you comport yourself, I don't know if that's the right word, carry yourself, you know, what people around you see. The legacy that you want to leave is built by action, is built by taking the steps towards who you want to become. So that's why we do 1 hour every day. It's 5:45 a.m. right now, from 5:45 to 6:45 or 6 till 7. What we talk about every day is sitting down, standing up, whatever it is, but distraction-free action towards our goal. So define what you want your life to look like, and then break that down into what step that if I do it daily will bring me towards that place and eventually get me there. And then we just act it out. So for me, I want to build this 5 a.m. squat club to a place where it supports our life, right? It generates enough revenue that it supports our whole lifestyle. And that's going to come through me being consistent. Every day I'm going to be here doing this work. And then afterwards, I take an hour to program, to work on the visuals, to work on the all of it. That's my goal. That's my project. But yours is going to be different. Everybody's going to be different, but everybody can achieve their goals by setting aside an hour and taking action every day. So don't wait for someone to come do it for you. Don't wait for yourself to have the time. Carve it out, make it happen. And know that if that's your goal, it's as simple as joining us every day. We're here every single day at 5 a.m. and we'll do it with you. Teamwork makes the dream work. Don't try to do it yourself. Do it with us in the 5 a.m. Squat Club every day. So, if you appreciate that, join us tomorrow morning. We're here every day. Join the whole program, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, so I got a few clips here, team. Before we run away, whoever's still there, we're having some warming happening a little bit at where we're at least for the last few days, and you can see there's a lot of melting happening on the driveway, which I guess means the mud kitchen becomes the driveway. So we're digging up the driveway, making mud pies, and I had to be patient because I can get worked up with that. All right, what else we got here? Oh, I've got an angry duck. As I've mentioned, this time of year is the time where the goose gets pretty worked up. He, or gander, I guess. I know Maple. I think he wishes he had a girlfriend. And so as a result, hey, chicken. No, Maple. He gets pretty ornery in the spring. He actually bit my leg yesterday when I walked by him. So here's a little bit of Mr. Goofier. No, Maple. I know you hear him. You just chill out. No, I know. Oh, Maple's losing her mind here. Okay, we'll move on. No, just chill. Chill. He's not here. We'll go to... Maple, stop it. There. All right. And then the sheep. The sheep got some fresh hay yesterday. You can see the stuff on the left versus the stuff on the right. That's the new stuff. And hopefully, maybe another month. Maybe another month of feeding hay. We're We're getting close. Had a teammate there yesterday helping me. And there we go. I'm going to save one extra clip for tomorrow when the rest of the team is back. So there we go. There we go. Hey, I appreciate you guys showing up today. I know that it's a little bit early since it is daylight savings time. So, you know, if you didn't check that, we're basically working out at 4 o'clock this morning. And hopefully tomorrow we'll be back on track with regular timing. So give yourself a pat on the back, team. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate you so much. Talia, Tasharia, and then Mr. March. Remember, you guys have yourselves a fantastic day. Remember, hit that thumbs up button if you're appreciating this content. Consider joining the community. And that's a great way to support the channel. So you guys have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.